Hey viewers, welcome to another game with Casual Pro Gamer. Today we're doing a game between EmpireKas as the Terran in the top left and as the Zerg player it is Leslie in the bottom left. So two high level players, and this game is played yesterday I believe. So I'm sorry for being away for so long, but I had to install my complete computer, and installing Starcraft takes a long time because yeah, not so much the installing, that's done in like 15 minutes. But then you have to download like 7 gigs of data, which, yeah, is kind of a long download. Not so much because, well, my internet sucks, because, well, it does suck, but that's beside the point. The point is more that if I do that during the day, then I will not be able to do anything else on my internet. That of course is no good. So I kind of got screwed by that. Yeah, so I installed Starcraft 2 yesterday, then I let it update overnight. And this morning I installed the Brood War. The Heart of the Swarm, of course. The Heart of the Swarm, it's kind of funny that both of the expansions are named after Zerg. Yeah, this is just a random match, I guess. I don't know if this is from any tournaments or anything like that. But yeah, well, we're just going to watch what they're building. So for now, we're just seeing the standard setup. I mean, fast expansion before spawning pool, and then the spawning pool, obviously. And here we see the wall-off going down. The wall-off is not completed yet. He's going to expand first. But yeah, it will take him quite some time to get the minerals for that. But finally he does get that, and we're just going to do that. So yeah, he doesn't wall off straight away because he knows that the Zerg player, well, has no reason to scout with anything else than an Overlord. And an Overlord will fly over that base anyway. So it will fly straight over here or over here if he scouts this direction. So this will not do anything. It's against the Zerglings later on. It's not meant against any drone scout because, well, drone scouts normally aren't used on these kind of big maps. Because, well, there's really no reason to send out the drone and lose your, your income. Or lose a part of your income. So we see 2 refineries coming up, which normally means a lot of tech. And here we have 1 refinery up, which normally means Zergling speed. And yeah, well, for the rest, it's all good. It's all good for now. Yeah, he does mine with all 6 workers, so that takes away quite a few minerals. And is going to build, of course, some extra workers for his base. This base is complete now. And we will have to see if he transfers over some, but he really doesn't have a whole lot of SCVs here. As I said, because he took 6 off of the minerals, he's going to be in a, well, not trouble, but he's going to be understaffed for his worker count. So he's going to upgrade or get a reactor started. The factory is going to take this reactor. You can see that from the timing. He started building the factory first, and then the reactor as soon as it the money became available, because, well, he needs to get this this switch off the moment the factory is completed, and to do that you have to have the factory up first, and then as you can see it will time pretty well. It's like a 2-second gap, so that's very nice. As you can see, the Zerglings are going to scout here, or are planning to scout here. They're not going to be able to do anything though, because there's only a small gap available, and these 4 Marines will take out the Zerglings before they reach the other side. He is going to build another supply depot here, I assume. And here we go with the Hellions. And the Hellions are going to do some damage. Yeah, they didn't want to take damage, so that's all good. So, actually, didn't seem to have a lot of vision, but that's because obviously he wasn't inside of the brush, and then once he ran into the brush we could actually see what was happening. The Overlord is still scouting around. It hasn't found the base yet, and this one did, well, approach the base, but I guess it didn't scout anything yet. I don't think he knows anything about this base. Did they remake the Hellions, or did I just never noticed them? They look cool. They look really cool, in fact. Huh. Yeah, maybe they remade them, and I can also believe that because I normally play on a lower setting, or not only play, but also commentate on a lower setting. So I can totally see how this would have never been there for me, but would have been there for everyone else. No, I normally play on like medium, but because I reinstalled Windows, I actually have a lot better use of my my memory now. Because Windows kind of screws up your memory if you have it on your computer too long, so if you don't reinstall it. And yeah, so now I can actually run this pretty smoothly on higher settings. So lots of Hellions coming out here. He does have two very damaged ones, but well, the Zerg player is not going to be able to pick them off, or well, get close enough to pick them off. And wow, actually finds this new base. Because, well, the Zerg player kind of sent in two drones to this new base, and both of them got sniped, but not only that, he also sees that new base now. So a lot of Zerglings coming in. Oh, the wall goes up just in time, but this is not going to be good enough. I mean, the Zerg could have definitely broken that. Does not want to do that, because, well, he doesn't have enough units to do any damage anyway. So is going to be screwed a little bit, and we're going to burn the Widow Mine. If the Widow Mine hits on this, that is going to be huge. Yeah, you can see there 15 kills with one shot, and that is huge. Obviously he was going to go for Mutalisk, because Mutalisk are the best way to deal with those Hellions, and the base did not get taken out. It's about 1/3 health. It's going to regenerate, of course, so that is not a problem. And more Widow Mines coming out, and we are going to snipe whatever this was. I think that was just an SCV. The missile turret is still there, though. He did not take that out, even though that would have been like one shot. And yeah, the Widow Mines, wow, the two Widow Mines, in fact, getting a kill each on those Mutalisks. And the Mutalisks are going to try to harass a little bit more, but since, well, the Widow Mines are such a problem for the simple reason that you can't see them. And are we going to, oh wow, that must have been so close. Yeah, he is going to move forward now with his entire army. The base gets cancelled that he was building there, and he is going to move forward with his entire army. Although these Mutalisks are still going to do pretty nicely. And with no Marines incoming. Oh, one of the Widow Mines, two of the Widow Mines go down. However, they do take out two of the, yeah, one each once again. Two of the Mutalisks go down to that as well. So Widow Mine seems to be a very good counter to these Mutalisks. It's just that, well, because he was hovering over that at the moment well, they completed. He kind of got screwed by that, but yeah, Widow Mines seem to be a very good thing to have. So yeah, the army in the meantime is going to go just all out aggressive on this base, because there's no reason not to. And in the meantime, this base gets taken out pretty nicely. Oh, he has to fall back with his workers. Losing so many workers here. 14 to 17, but he did pick off a base where the Zerg player really has not managed to do anything yet. And, well, the Zerg player does manage to pick off the entire army here, except for those Widow Mines, but the Widow Mines will get taken out eventually. And I think that was the Banelings. We saw some Banelings morphing over here. And yeah, I'm sorry that I didn't see that, but I can't keep up with two fights at the same time. So I wanted to see what the the Mutalisks were doing, because that harassment was way more interesting to see than just some Marines taking out a base. I'm assuming you can see why. But yeah, some Mutalisks taking out the base, that is, or sorry, some Marines taking out the base, that's kind of just right click and you're done. But Mutalisks, yeah, they take a lot more management. And look at this, just marching into the base with his changelings, going to see what's up. And yeah, they are now spotted, so he knows that they're there. But yeah, you can hide changelings behind buildings and such, so if they will not show up on your radar as green, so it's really hard to take them out. Once you hide them like amongst the buildings or like here behind the tree. So yeah, there's that. But very nice attempt there at sneaking into the base. Well, he actually managed to sneak into the base, but I don't think he saw these Widow Mines. And those Widow Mines are, of course, the main thing here. The Changeling going down once again, and here are the Mutalisks. They are back, but are we going to see some aggressive move in return? This is going to be, well, kind of a base trade. There's not a whole lot to defend. There are some missile turrets, and are the missile turrets really good enough? It seems so. It seems that the missile turrets are just going to be enough to hold off this Mutalisk attack. Did not expect that. And look, all of these Widow Mines just burrowing and going to do massive damage there. Oh my god, that was so much. 13 kills once again, and they all get picked up. Oh, one of them dies there, but he saved 4 with his medevacts, and we will have to see if he can drop them, because they are going to be in trouble. Oh my god. Yeah, he's going to try to burrow them, and obviously he does manage to burrow 1, and wow, nice shot. That was a really nice shot there, and yeah, that took down a lot of the HP, but not enough, obviously. I mean, 1 Widow Mine is not going to take out a whole Mutalisk fleet, but he did manage to save that 1 Widow Mine. And are we going to once again lose? Yeah, we are going to lose one of them, maybe both. Yeah, nicely done by the Zerg player. He knew this one was the one that was getting to the base the fastest, and the other one was lagging up behind because of the detour it took. And yeah, there's that. So wow, so many just missile turrets and such. He is trying to keep those alive, but he is building quite a few of them, so they should be able to defend the base eventually. But against this number of Mutalisks, it's really hard to do anything unless you have your army there. So unless you have your Marine army there, and I guess some of these Widow Mines would help as well. But unless you have your complete army there, it's going to be really hard to go up against. And this base is not going to come back up at any time. So he rebuilt his base over there, and that one should be able to stay up. Because the Mutalisks are going to get trapped. Oh, so many Banelings! Oh, the Banelings take out quite a few of the Marines, and the Marines are all going to scatter, but most of them die. However, the ones that stay alive do a good job of taking out those Mutalisks. Wow! Yeah, that was insanely good. Holy crap. Yeah, it was a really big ball of Marines, but there were so many Banelings going in that I kind of assumed that he would be, well, just getting his ass kicked there. But really nice micros, splitting up his Marines very nicely. And even though the first 2 Banelings hit a very big group of Marines, he did manage to do very well there. The Widow Mine still there. And look at this, just a whole army of these of these changelings. So many of them. And he just picked them off. Obviously, if you select, then you won't select those guys and they won't move with your army. So you can spot them really easily, but you have to manually attack them. And that is a problem for most people Wow, so many troops in the base. Come on, get there. Oh, the Widow mines are going to take out a lot of these. Come on, shoot. Oh, it's still ticking down. And the bunker is unoccupied. So we are going to have to see if this results in anything for the Zerg player. He does take out the entire front line. And he did take out quite a few of the Marines and such. And he still has a few of them. Oh, one of the missile turrets goes down. That is big. If he comes back and wow, all of the SCVs get taken out. Yeah, this is just... Oh, this is the end. All of the SCVs are going to go down. Oh yeah, the Widow mines take too long to regenerate. And yeah, it's just not going to work out. He is going to, yeah, tank one of the shots with just one Zergling. And wow. Yeah, even though he did... well, he did defend it now, and he has most of his buildings left. I mean, the command center is not here anymore. And this one's going to go down. But that is not too much of a problem. The problem is that he doesn't have any mining anymore. Of course, he is Terran, so he does have the orbital commands with the mules. And the mules are going to keep him in business for a little bit at least. But if we look at the income tab, yeah, we will see that here. It's much higher for the Zerg player than for the Terran player. And the Zerg player is going to, well, follow up with the Mutalists, as I said, because of the aggression against the missile turrets. He really doesn't have anything else. And, hang on. He built another command center. Oh, he's going to build another orbital command just for the mules for now. And yeah, the last ditch effort here, but so many banelings. Oh, the banelings are going to take out, yeah, the entire marine force, and that is the GG. Obviously, these mutalists would have finished it off because there was no air defense anymore. And, well, maybe a few marines were coming out at some point, but he had no mining anymore. So a very good attack, and, well, kind of... He couldn't get through with the Mutalists, so he made it work with the Zerglings, and that worked out really nicely. Of course, the Banelings did a good job there. And, well, that's it. Hope you enjoyed, and I will see you next time. GG!